It's the 25th of December 2024. Yesterday I had a lovely Christmas Eve with my parents and my grandpa and talked to my best friend until 5 am. But today I'm going to embark on a very special journey, alone. I'm going to spend 2 nights in a tiny house in the middle of nowhere, completely alone. It's not the first time being alone away from home to me, but this is different. I'm not just traveling alone, I'm going to be completely isolated the whole time. And because it's the Christmas holidays, even the grocery stores are closed. So I have to bring my own food for the whole trip myself. As I roll onto the street, I feel strong. Thoughts about what could go wrong are still coursing through my mind, maybe now more than ever. But so are thoughts of excitement. Over the past weeks, the anticipation grew day by day, and now, finally, I feel let loose, leaving my day-to-day life behind for the next days. On my way to the train station, thoughts are rushing through my mind. Did I pack everything? Are the 6 and 7 minutes enough time to change trains? And how nice it would be to have a cameraman right now. But no, I'm alone. Alright guys, I just arrived and just look at this. This is the entrance to the cabin. There's the sign, cabin 1, because there are 2 of them around here, and that's it. I'd actually say I will take a look around first, because there are some noises coming from there. I think that's the generator. And this is the generator. I think I'm supposed to shut it off. I actually don't know how to shut this thing off. I think I'm supposed to, because that's what they told me in the message. I think then I'm going to go in first, because I didn't already. There's a lock, and we have a key code. See if this works. It does. This is officially my new home for the rest of this day, then tomorrow, and Friday morning. The bed looks bigger than I anticipated from the pictures. I'm going to make a full room tour, but right now I think I'm just going to figure out how to turn off this generator, because I think that's important. We don't want to waste any energy. There's a handbook right here for how to use all those things, the toilet, the fireplace, and I hope there's something in here about this generator. Alright, so I found those things but I turned them off. It did nothing. I don't know, but I think that are just the batteries, and I think they're better turned on. And either way, the generator just keeps going. I messaged the team that manages this place, but I don't even know if they will get this message or if it's no reply number. I don't know. I guess we will see. I'm still trying to figure all of this out. Not the arrival I hoped for, but it'll all settle, I hope. Alright, we've got quite a situation here right now. It's getting dark outside, and in here I have a couple of problems. First of all, the generator is still on. I don't know, I can't find the right button. I messaged the team here and they messaged me back, so we're in contact, but they haven't messaged me back for like 10 minutes or so, so I'm waiting. And then there's this touchpad which should work by just touching it, but it does nothing. Even if I try the power button or anything, it doesn't work. I messaged them about that as well, but I haven't got a response that could fix that yet. So what I'm going to do is I have to just wait for another reply, and until then I'm going to settle a bit, and I'm going to show you around. So this is the kitchen with a place to cook and the sink, looking pretty nice. Some stuff to clean the dishes, all ecologically. I have some oil and salt and pepper and some knives, and then this comfy area right here with the table. There's the entrance, and here actually there are no lights. The lights are all over there, and here around the bed there are no lights, although I have to... Oh, there are actually candles. Okay, that's pretty nice. There's some books, a speaker, a place to charge my devices, and yeah, my jacket. And then over here is the little stove. I don't know if I'm going to use this, but maybe I will. And then we go into the bathroom. There's also a little sink, an actual pretty nice shower, pretty clean everything here, and a toilet. So that's the bathroom, and that's me. That's the look from the bathroom. It's pretty dark out there, and with out there I mean on top of my bed. And now I think the next thing to do is going to be inventory. I'm going to show you what I brought because I had to bring everything myself, food and stuff. I'm going to show you what I did bring. This is all the stuff I brought, and we're going to start with... This is obviously my main meals. We have some tomato soup right here. We have some ravioli and some soup with sausage in it. Then we have some porridge, chocolate porridge, and I'm going to put some apple in it, and of course oat milk for the porridge. Multivitamin juice, 1 and 2. Some dry fruits, mangoes. Some seeds and some oat bars, and also I brought cocoa in a bag, which I'm going to make with oat milk as well. Oh yeah, and there is some lentil stew also. I'm pretty happy with my food. And also I have this special guest here, right here. Nope, take that out of my face. I don't know, I saw it in the supermarket a couple of weeks ago and thought I would take him with me to the cabin. So, he's also staying with me for some time. And I think the people just messaged me. Okay, no they didn't. I really don't know what this pad actually is for exactly. So I'm a bit worried, to be honest, but I think I'm gonna be just fine even without that thing. I think it's just for heating and stuff, and worst comes to worst, I won't heat. It's not even that cold outside and in here as well. And now I'm going to shower, and then maybe they will have texted me back and I'm going to get comfy here. I think sometime this evening I'm going to go for a walk around here because I have nothing else to do actually. I specifically don't want to watch YouTube or anything else because the reason I'm here is just to get out for 2 days or 1 whole day, more precisely, just to be on my own with my thoughts. I'm actually breaking this a bit because of this filming, and I'm filming pretty much every minute since I'm here, but that will change as well, I think, I hope. Yeah. Alright, so now, because they wouldn't message me back anymore on iMessage, I found out the WhatsApp channel, the WhatsApp number of this team. I got in contact again. They said that the pad, the touchpad on the door is not that relevant and I don't need that, because that was my question. I said I can't get it on, and is it do I need this, or can I just ignore it and say okay, then I won't use it? And they said it's not that relevant, but the generator on the other hand is, and because the whole point of this company that does this, that manages these cabins, is to do this eco-friendly, so the generator is only for backup. That's why I should have turned it off, but I couldn't. So they demanded me to send them a picture, which I did, a picture of the buttons on the generator. There's supposed to be just an on and off switch, but there is none, not that I can see it. And so now I'm waiting again, and hopefully they can help me, or they'll say then just leave it, I don't know. But all of this aside, now I'm here and I have to figure out what I'm going to do next. And I don't really know. At some point, as I said, I want to go for a walk, and also I have to eat, of course, but not now, not yet, not right now, because it's just 6 p.m. I could eat sometime soon, but for the most part my mission is going to be just to figure out what to do with my time without a phone or iPad, whatever, just with my thoughts. And I think I'm going to do just that. I'm going to sit in the bed, passively waiting for an answer and thinking about what I'm going to do with the time. One more thing I actually want to show you is all of these closets don't have any handles on them. The only thing that has a handle is this fridge right here, but all of the other things you just have to try to grab it somehow, and then you're also able to open this trunk, for example, more easily. So that's a bit weird, unexpected, but I'm going to get used to that. I just got told that there was a mistake made. The generator is another model than they had thought, apparently, and there is no on-off button, so I have to just unplug it while it's running. Feels weird, but they sent me an instruction video actually from the company who made the generator. So I'm very happy that now I have figured out that I don't need the touchpad, and hopefully how to turn off the generator. And let's do that first. The electrical door lock is incredibly noisy. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. And let's just get outside. And let's head to the generator one last time, hopefully. There's someone in the cabin, in the other cabin, apparently. Guess there's light on. And here I just have to unplug it, I guess. Like that. I did it. It's off. Alright. Now I can live eco-friendly. Finally. Where's the way? This way. Alright. I got rid of all the stress sources. And now I can drink my cocoa, which I made.
Partial to the groove, but still you never move. Stepping through, you're just an animal. Stuck inside your clutch, it's chilling to the touch. Never liked it much, and now you won't let go.
Alright, good morning everybody. It's 8:30 right now. I'm actually pretty groggy. I just woke up. It was quite comfortable sleeping here. I feel like I slept pretty well, but I just need some time to wake up, I think. It's pretty cold, so I think I'm going to use the fireplace soon. But first I'm going to make some porridge for breakfast and maybe go for a little walk, take some fresh air. Yeah, that's the plan. As I wander through the meadows and the little forest along the river, taking in the sheer beauty of the scenery, the nature around me, the landscape and the birds all shrouded in fog, thoughts are suddenly coming up again. Stressful thoughts about having to study, although I specifically wanted to put university aside for this trip. Doubtful thoughts about whether my filming will make for a good video, whether I'm using my time wisely. Back at the cabin, I start putting on a fire. It's calming to just sit and watch as it grows. It's kinda scary for me to not do anything but watching the fire for a while. A long while, actually. But it made me forget those worries. I was just living in the moment. Alright, so let me tell you my plans for today. Because this area around here is allegedly pretty interesting in landscape, I decided to grab my bike and drive a couple of hours, and I actually got a specific route. It goes all around the lakes in the area. I think I'm going to stay here for a little while longer, and then I'm going to head out, maybe even for a couple of hours, and then I'm going to head out. But first, I think I'm just going to sit here by the fire a bit more and maybe eat something, and then I'll be on my way. The first section of the route leads me through a muddy forest. Big puddles all over the paths. The paved roads, if there are any, broken because of roots cracking up the asphalt. Even driving through the villages, the roads are mostly broken and also empty. Barely a soul on the streets. But in all of that, there lies beauty. Now I'm at some kind of port here. This ferry is about to set sail on the lake. This is my route. I'm almost halfway. This is where I started, and this is where I am. It's pretty foggy, as you can see. Yeah, it's really calming here. There's some sort of castle. I don't know what it is exactly, but I feel pretty free, I have to say. Maybe it's time for a snack. On the next segment, the bicycle lane was actually pretty decent and nice to ride on. Moreover, there were plenty of people now. Mostly families, kids with their parents and grandparents, enjoying a nice little Christmas walk together, watching the ferry as it crosses the lake. Well, I'm just hoping that I'm not supposed to go that way. I'm on the other side now. This, I believe, is where I filmed last, and this is where I am now. I'm on the other side of the lake. Not gonna lie, the past hour or so, yeah, roughly an hour since the last stop, it looked all pretty much like this, the landscape. So nothing of particular interest, but I'm going to, because here's Right here are some seats, so I'm going to enjoy the silence a bit and the couple of birds chirping around, and eat something, drink something, because I'm almost home and I don't think there's much left to see or to sit. And here I've got a pretty chill view, so I'm just going to rest and eat a bit. I'm gonna be honest with you, as I'm driving through the woods again, it all feels a bit off, a bit pointless. The day's almost over. I didn't study, I didn't find a stronger connection to myself or anything, and I saw no landmarks whatsoever. But right at the end, my route takes me to the place I first stopped at the beginning of my journey, where I pulled out my camera for the first time right before entering my cabin. And now I feel what this place and all the other places I stopped on today wanted to tell me. In all their silence and solitude, with everything around me being shrouded in dense fog, they want to remind me to make a halt once in a while, to take a breath and just be. Not to study, not to concern myself with anything that's going on elsewhere. In this thought, my mind finds peace. I'm not denying any deadlines, worries, and responsibilities. I'm just taking a bit time off, because who knows when the next opportunity for that will offer itself to me. And who knows if I will then be able to seize it. But what I do know is that I'm going to look out for them. And so I find myself back in front of the fireplace for literal hours, thinking about nothing, stretching one moment out into 1,000.
Pictures of your feet.
You'll figure that out. I'm not worried about you.
As I begin my last morning, I feel settled into the cabin. Despite the struggles at first with figuring out how everything works and that some things actually don't, it feels like home now. During breakfast, I think back to all the memories I made in this short amount of time. Cooking canned goods, spending hours on my bike, pacing through the fog, aware of all the people around me, but just letting them be, just like they let me be. And the night at the fireplace, listening to sentimental music and watching as I'm running out of wood. And even my adventure with the backup generator. Looking back on all those things, I now feel like I've made every decision right. Despite my doubts whether I'm using my short time wisely, I feel fulfilled by everything I have experienced, and I'm fortunate enough to realize that when I even have some time left. Leaving the cabin, I feel sad but calmed. It's a silent goodbye, like all the other places that spoke to me in their silence. I feel longing for more time because just when I had realized what this experience meant, I had to already leave. But after all, I'm grateful for all these moments I got to experience, and through that longing, I know how much I will appreciate the next time I'll set foot on the ground of one of these cabins, wherever it may be. Because I know for a fact I'm doing this again. May it be next summer, or after my studies, or even further in the future. I think I learned what I had to learn on this journey, and whatever the next one will teach me, I can't wait for it.